Once upon a time, there existed a peaceful kingdom, where harmony reigned supreme. However, this tranquility was shattered when a horde of monstrous creatures launched a devastating assault on the city, leaving destruction in their wake. Yet, amidst the darkest hour, a valiant hero emerged. Her name was Glorth, and she valiantly banished the abominations from the city's borders, determined never to expose her beloved kingdom to such vulnerability again. Glorth took upon herself the responsibility of training an elite order of knights. Furthermore, she issued a decree, ensuring that future generations would safeguard the kingdom for ages to come. 1,000 years later, in the city of Lordome, anticipation and suspense fill the air as Nate and Davis, two esteemed knights, declare the beginning of the knighting ceremony. The time has come to announce the chosen knights, among them Ballister Boldheart, hailing from humble origins, and Ambrosius, a direct descendant of the legendary Glorth. The people's acceptance of Ballister as a knight is met with resistance, considering his commoner background. However, Ballister finds solace in the gallery, contemplating his chances of becoming a knight. His boyfriend, Ambrosius, joins him and uplifts his spirits, acknowledging him as the realm's hero and offering a supportive shoulder. Meanwhile, in the dressing room, a cadet bullies Ballister, labeling him a charity case. The director enters the room, delivering a motivating speech to inspire them to embody Glorth's will. She specifically encourages Ballister, but Ambrosia mocks him as the teacher's pet. When it's Ballister's turn, the queen makes a significant announcement. Anyone from any lineage can become a knight, if they earn it, just like Ballister. As Ballister enters the dome, he is awestruck by the large crowd witnessing the ceremony, including the queen. Amidst cheers and applause from the crowd, Ballister receives a warm congratulation from the queen. However, a catastrophe strikes when Ballister's sword accidentally electrocutes the queen, causing her to collapse. Sensing danger, Ambrosius retaliates by attacking Ballister, severing his right hand. Chaos ensues as the stage's gigantic LED light crashes to the floor. In the aftermath, Ballister is now wanted for the queen's death. Ballister crafted a steel arm and built a secret lair. A sudden knock startles him, holding a broken bottle. He opens the door but finds nobody. As he turns his back, he finds Nimona, who calls him boss. Ballister sees Nimona as a kid and orders her to go back. Nimona proceeds to rummage through Ballister's belongings and presents peculiar drawings as her CV. She offers her assistance as Ballister's psychic, seeking revenge on the cruel world that rejected him. Pointing at pictures on the wall she dubs the villain murder wall. Ballister, however, rejects the villain label and insists it's an innocence wall, causing disappointment in Nimona. Ballister departs from his secret hideout, determined to prove his innocence and overcome his frustration. Regrettably, Ballister is arrested, without being given a chance to explain himself. Despite his innocence, the director harbors fear towards Ballister, acknowledging her loss of trust and the consequences of her own foolishness that resulted in the queen's demise. Ballister pleads for an audience with Ambrosius, but the director informs him that no one will be seeing Ballister, as Ambrosius himself is devastated. Overwhelmed by despair, Ballister sinks deeper into anguish as the director departs. Nimona unexpectedly appears in the prison and presents a plan to free Ballister. However, their escape doesn't go smoothly. As Nimona breaks the lock, Ballister takes the lead and urges Nimona to hide from anyone they encounter, but the determined kid refuses to listen to her boss. As they make their escape, Nimona smashes statues and equipment, triggering an alarm. The Knights of the Institute pursue them. Ballister questions Nimona about her destructive plan, to which she confidently asserts that her plan is superior to his gloomy Romanian prison scheme. During their argument, Ballister and Nimona encounter Ambrosius, who is surprised by Ballister's missing arm. The knights approach, prompting Nimona to quickly take Ballister to a room. She slaps him to snap him out of his despair, as everyone believes he killed the queen. Nimona promises a strange escape plan, and Ballister vows to stay calm, even at the risk of his life. Nimona swiftly transforms into a rhinoceros, defeating the knights and running over Ambrosius. As they escape, she shapeshifts into a bear, ostrich, whale, and back to human form. Ballister awakens in his secret lair, greeted by Nimona offering breakfast tacos. He questions how long he slept, while Nimona transforms the lair and reveals new weapons. Ballister calls Nimona a monster, but Nimona warns him not to use that term. Ballister questions Nimona's motives, but she explains her boredom and desire to help him. They decide to retrieve the squire for answers. Ballister reluctantly agrees to Nimona's condition of being his sidekick forever, and she playfully transforms into a shark. At the Institute, the knights collect the remains. While the director ponders Ballister's unconventional rescue, Todd accuses Ambrosius of knowing Ballister's allies, but the director emphasizes the hunt for the villain. Ambrosius volunteers to find Ballister, and a descendant of Glorth is assigned to the task. Ambrosius commands the knights to find Ballister, while Ballister and Nimona proceed towards the squire. Ballister pleads for cooperation, but Nimona transforms, and a broadcast from the director interrupts them. Ballister suggests using the Vanquisher Square station to distract the knights. Nimona transforms into Ballister, causing a commotion and allowing them to board the train. The knights spot Ballister at the train station, armed and ready. They head to the market to apprehend him and Nimona. However, Nimona transforms into a giant monkey, eluding their reach as they take to the rooftops. The duo finds the squire at the market. Nimona transforms into a child and asks for help, but the squire refuses, resulting in Nimona dragging him away. A woman coerces Ballister into buying an aircraft, which helps them rescue the squire. They escape unharmed, and Ballister tends to Nimona's wound, forging a bond. The squire confesses with evidence, implicating the director and Ambrosius. Ballister is disappointed, while Nimona advises uploading the video. Ballister disagrees, wanting to show the video to Ambrosius. Nimona supports the idea, and is ready to break things if needed. At the Institute, Ballister attempts to show Ambrosius the video, but Todd shoots the phone. Ambrosius questions Nimona, drawing his sword, hurting Ballister. Ballister then fulfills Nimona's wish by causing destruction. Ballister and Nimona, now as a big monkey, fight the knights. Ambrosius questions Nimona's identity. Todd corners Ballister and electrocutes Nimona, but she transforms into a powerful dragon, defeating their enemies. During a monster attack alarm, Nimona saves a little girl who calls her a monster. Ballister joins in and agrees with Nimona about the Institute and Ambrosius. Nimona stays behind to confront the director, smiling mischievously as they pin her pictures to the wall. Ambrosius confronts the director, but she stabs him. Nimona reveals herself as the imposter. Ballister obtains incriminating evidence, and they leave, only to encounter the real Ambrosius. Nimona and Ballister upload the footage, gaining attention. Ambrosius warns Ballister about Nimona's true nature, but fails to convince him. Ambrosius pursues Ballister, urging him to join in destroying Nimona. Ballister finds Nimona asleep, and calls her a monster, angering her. Todd interrupts them, and Nimona runs away. Finally, Nimona reveals her backstory, and transforms into her true monster form. As Todd and the other knights corner Ballister, Nimona's arrival puts Glory Dove at risk. Golden Moyne tries to clear the streets and restore calm, but the situation deteriorates further. As Nimona approaches, chaos ensues in the city. The director orders the cannon to target the kingdom, but Ballister pushes Nimona away. She transforms and falls into his arms, injured. Golden Lion stops the director from firing the cannons at Nimona, but the director attacks him and fires the cannon. Amidst the chaos caused by Nimona, Golden Lion finds Ballister and provides comfort. The sea regains its calm, bringing freedom to Ballister and Golden Lion. Their friendship is rekindled once more. But maybe Nimona is nowhere to be found. Actually, there is no happy ending. Gloridam's residents are ecstatic. They make Nimona out to be a hero. Dashes to the hidden cave where he camped. He organizes the lair with Nimona, sticking pins of drawings on the wall. A familiar thumping is audible in the Ballister. The door. He thinks it's Nimona, and yes, he is right. Nimona may be dead, but her presence is still felt if you love. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.